Hi everyone, Rene Bastarache here, and welcome to our third method of 4 on past life regression. But before I start, I want you to realize that this is going to be another non-traditional method. So before I start, let me tell you what the traditional methods are, which you're probably already doing. Number 1 is doing past life regression sessions in the office as a practitioner one-on-one. Number 2 is doing past life regression groups, either in your office if it's big enough, or in a hotel conference room, or wherever you can get a meeting place. And number 3, of course, is doing past life regression sessions recorded on MP3s or CDs to sell in your office or to sell on your store if you have one online on the web page. So those are the traditional methods. So today's non-traditional method, and number 3 in this little 4-part segment, is doing in-home past life regression parties. You ever heard of that? It's kind of a home party plan similar to Salad Master, Tupperware parties, jewelry parties. A lot of people have these parties where they invite all their friends to come over their house and someone does a presentation. That's what we're talking about with this, okay? It's a fun way to do a group past life regressions party where they all have a great time, they're comfortable because they know each other, and you make money. So here's what you do. The first thing you need to do is to find someone who would like to host a party at their home. So everyone seems to know one person that has, Tupperware parties or these different kind of home parties. Ask them if they'd have one for you with a whole different swing. Number 1, they're going to be able to attend it because they're doing the work for free. You're not going to charge them. So they tell their friends about it. Of course, their friends are going to have to pay a fee to come. And depending on how much you want to make, I'll talk about this in a minute, we'll tell how many people you need to get. So they go out and tell their friends that they're going to be having this party where a professional past life regressionist is coming over, and he's going to be hypnotizing everyone in a group for a past life regression session. And each person that's there will be able to experience their own past life regression experience. And afterwards, everyone's going to talk about what they experienced. It's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be safe. You're going to be right next to other friends. And come on over and do it. So anyways, they come over. Everyone's already there. You come in. Let's say they're going to be starting at 7. You can get there a few minutes later. So they already had a chance to talk and relax and unwind. And you come in and you're ready to get going. So you start out by, telling who you are, going around the room, having each one of them introduce themselves, find out if they've ever done hypnosis before. It kind of helps loosen the mood when somebody says, "Oh, I was hypnotized for smoking," and it wasn't dangerous. I didn't grow a second head on my shoulder or anything. So after you've done that, you take a few minutes, explain a little bit about hypnosis. You don't have to get really in depth because they're already comfortable because they're there with their friends, so they're not going to really be scared. So tell a little bit about past life regression, what they're going to experience, how it's going to work, maybe give a couple tips of how they can experience more, how it can have a better situation by opening up their mind, being accepting, open-minded, and using their imagination. Then you have them close their eyes and you do the session. And once the session's over, just like with any other kind of group, you go around the room afterwards and ask each one of them to talk about what they experienced. And hopefully, if you have a large enough group, usually the majority of them will have experienced something good. So don't worry about the ones that say, "I didn't experience anything." Just say, "Oh, better luck next time. Let's move on to the next one." Because in a group, there's no way you can get everyone individually. You might even let them know that, because at the end of this, once you're done going around, everyone's explaining what they did, you would let them know that I do individual sessions. And if you'd like to, you can give them a discount, just like we do with other venues that I've spoken about in these videos. You can give them a discount if they want to sign up for an individual session to come see you in a one-on-one in your office. Now, depending on the response, how you did in the home party, if it was a large group and there's a lot of energy and there was some great experiences, and you really think that you can get some good individual sessions lined up, you may want to take some time and choose the one that had the best experience and do a one-on-one session with them. so everyone can listen, and you explain to everyone that one-on-one sessions can be tailored to the specific person. I'll be asking them questions, they'll be answering me out loud, and I can guide them, into the situation to find more, to draw more out of that life. Do one with them. Now, of course, they were the best one in the group, so they're going to have a really good individual session. And as you're talking, you're going to look around the room and see everybody with their jaw drop, like, because they're going to be amazed and jealous that you chose this person. And again, afterwards, when you say, I do individual sessions, you can sign up for a discount. You're going to get people signing up for your individual sessions. Even before you do that, if you see someone who's really excited, this was fun, this was great, tell them, how would you like to do it? Let's go ahead and book one of these parties at your home, and you can invite all your friends to it. You see how this kind of grows? What if you have 2 or 3 people there that would like to have parties with their friends, and each one of them brings in 10, 15, you can bring in as many as you want. Now, how many people do you get? I told you I'd get back to that. How much money do you want to make in the party? Do you want to make $200, $500? All depends what you want to make. So let's go with, you want to make $200, just to make it easy to figure out the math. If you want to make $200 in the night, then you're going to have at least 10 people that pay $20 each, or 5 people that pay $40 each. See how that goes? So just do the math. If you're charging $40 a head and you get 10 people, now you made $400. If that's what you want as a minimum, is $400, you tell the person it's going to be $40 a head, and you have to have a minimum of 10 people. So they know that it's $40 a head, a minimum of 10 people. It costs me $400 to come over. So you can have them sign a contract if you want to, really get into contracts. If it's not your friends, you can get in contracts. It's $400. So if they only collect $350, they still owe you $400. You see what I mean? So they don't want to take the money out of their pocket. They're going to get the people there. So that's how you make your money. Figure out how much you want to do it. How much you want to make each night. Divide it by, how much it's going to take and how many people you need to have. And that's what you contract with the person. It's going to be so much for so many people. Now, this party plan can be done at home. It can be done, if somebody says, well, my home's not big enough, they could rent a hall, a classroom, or whatever, but they're responsible for that. Don't you go doing this. Your job is just to go in and teach. They do all the inviting, the setting up the room. If they want to have refreshments or whatever, they can. When you're done and you did your soliciting afterwards to get people to come over to sessions, when your part's finished, go ahead and leave. Don't stay there and socialize with them, because it takes away the professionalism. You come in a little late after they've all socialized, and you leave, before you become one of the gang, because that can hurt you. So that's pretty much it. It can be a lot of fun. To recap, this is a great way to get advertising, because all these people know, word of mouth is one of the best kinds of advertising. So they're going to be telling their friends. You get other people to book other parties, and best of all, do an individual session at the end, so you can book individual, one-on-one sessions, paying one-on-one sessions, I should say that, paying one-on-one sessions to come to your office. Go ahead and try it. Start out with people you know, and eventually to move into people you don't know, and that's where it really starts to grow. If you'd like to learn more about hypnosis, how to do past life regression, or even take our past life regression course so you can get started in this in a very short time, we have a home study course, and the link is in the description below. You click on that, it'll take you to the page, tell you way more than you need to know about past life regression, and it's a fun read. Thanks for watching. Be sure to subscribe, and have a great day. Bye-bye.